Ooh, excuse me. Hi, Gemini Cancer. My apologies for the squeak. Hadn't said some words in a minute as I was meditating. But welcome to your timeless love reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle, and I thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. If you're interested in love and astrology tarot readings for every cusp zodiac sign, if you're interested in every new moon energy reads or zodiac season energy reads, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can tune in to my next live tarot read. All right, let me just get a little bit of water. Okay, Gemini Cancer. So in my meditation, I was seeing a lot, and I saw a pumpkin. I was thinking about what chakra we should be burning for your love reading, and I saw a pumpkin. So we're gonna do the sacral chakra, okay? Get into that feeling zone, your sensuality center, all right? Maybe there's something activating in your sensuality here, because I got a couple of things like Rose of Jericho. I'm not sure if that means anything. Maybe some of you guys have been thinking about purchasing a Rose of Jericho plant. Maybe you've been looking up the medicinal benefits or any other thing. Maybe you've just seen it, heard of it for the first time. I saw an oak tree as well, which kind of felt like you guys are either doing a lot of growth or you're very strong in the growth that you have. I'm seeing like you're at a good place here, Gemini Cancer. Maybe some of you guys are just excited for fall season if you're on my side of the world. Maybe you're excited for your spring. Yeah, Gemini Cancer, your energy feels ready. That's like maybe one word I would sum it up, like ready. Okay, like in it to win it, ready. Like just very, very set. Ready, set, go, I guess. Red light, yellow light, green light. Something's definitely about to maybe grow or bloom or grow stronger in love for you, whether this is a current relationship, especially with the oak tree I kept seeing. I don't know if you have one in your backyard or it means something to you. But oaks are large, large trees. Yeah, it's like something's growing, sprouting in a very beautiful way between either you and someone, or this is what's kind of coming down the line for you. Maybe even, oh, a harvest, like the pumpkin and the oak tree with, okay, yeah, some of you have a harvest to reap when it comes to love and romance. Okay, well, we'll talk a little bit more about the channeled messages, but let's go ahead and get grounded, offer up some gratitude. Hi, Queen Tiki. Thanks for being here, love. So grateful that you are tuned in here with me and one of the new mods of our channel. Thank you so much for helping me. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. But we're going to go ahead and sound my singing bowl 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided in the moment. But this is just a chance to kind of clear and set the tone, clear the energy, allow everyone to kind of get settled and centered so that you're actually open to receiving the messages that come forward in this reading. All right. If there are any intentions that you are at this reading for, you can say them quietly to yourself while we do this meditation practice and listen to see if you get a confirmation around an answer. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and burn this incense and get started. Do whatever feels right and best for you in this moment. You could do whatever. Prayers, breath work, silence, whatever kind of gets you centered. All right. Okay. Gemini-cancer. This oak tree, pumpkin energy. Definitely has me feeling really grounded. So you could be connecting with like an earth sign. Maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And that can be anywhere in their big three in their chart. I think this is an energy here that offers you a very unique balance, Gemini Cancer. I just heard a balance of understanding. Yeah, you got sweet song and life partner. This is just going to be your pre-shuffle for those of you that are new. We'll get into your direct influences shortly, but I just want to see what wants to naturally fall out as I'm channeling. Life partner. This person is someone that you can enjoy life wholeheartedly with. You two can get through anything together. You have sweet songs. Soulmates often use music and songs as a telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. Then you've got memories. Someone is walking down memory lane at this time. It's okay to reminisce about the past by looking at old photos or messages. That life partner energy is definitely feeling like the oak tree. So I don't know if like the oak tree represents somebody here for you, Gemini Cancer. And you got very soon. Okay? Be clear about what you want, because within a blink of an eye, it will be yours. You know, it's interesting. When I was kind of connecting with that energy of the oak tree, right? I saw a very large one. So that clearly takes years to grow. So this is definitely somebody that you maybe have history with. This person could be reminiscing about you, Gemini Cancer. You maybe are in this memories energy. Maybe you both are thinking about each other. I almost get this feeling that I feel like I tend to get that there's this collective out there of like relationships and connections where it teeters back and forth in the way of one person's ready, the other person isn't. Then when that person who wasn't ready is ready, then the other person isn't. I just heard the great balancing act. There's harvest. And power couple. With past life at the bottom. All right, Gemini Cancer. Here's what I'll say. You and this person definitely match in your dedication. So the way you're dedicated, they're dedicated. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same thing you're dedicated to, but the determination is very strong in this vibe that I'm picking up. Yeah, devotion, a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. Some of you might feel like this is like your eternal life partner. Again, with past life here at the bottom of the deck. Could be a situation where there's definitely a song, a specific song that makes you think of this person or that they think about you. Maybe that's like a part of this, I just heard core memory. So you've made a core memory already with this person. Not for all of you though. Some of you guys, the memory is the past life. Harvest also makes me feel like something's been waiting. I'm seeing like the Seven of Pentacles, which is kind of like a harvest moment. You've looking at all that you've grown, seeing what you can do differently, reimagining things, reinventing your methods, like retrying, rediscovering, all those reflection is a very good Seven of Pentacles energy. That's why it's always like a Mercury retrograde type of vibe for me, because it's this moment to sit still, reflect, and really think about the actions that you're taking. Oy, oy, oy. I said think and my head went, my head got heavy. So this is clearly somebody, or you are heavily thinking of this person. They are heavily thinking of you. Maybe even thinking about how much of a power couple you guys actually are, or understanding the dynamic of what a true power couple is. And when they think of that, or as they're coming into the awareness of that, Gemini Cancer, all they can do is think of you. And there's the harvest. You planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Oh, okay. I just heard stuck in the dust. I don't know if someone says that as a phrase or if that means something to somebody. Why do I feel like this seed that was planted? Oh, Gemini Cancer, for some of you guys, this could be a person who, yes, there was past life energy. Yes, maybe you thought at one point or was very devoted to pursuing this person as a life partner, or trying to build a life partnership with this person, with the idea of wanting to be a power couple. But that memories and the sweet song and that whole stuck in the dust makes me feel like this is somebody that you've either said, no thanks, see you next lifetime. If this is like, if you are aware that you have past life energy with this person, it's like, see you next lifetime, not this one, moving on, moving forward. And that's bringing in some sort of harvest for you due to your patience and growth. I think the growth part is the most important part. Like I was seeing that oak tree grow in your meditation. The fruits of your labor. Yeah, it's like, I wonder if pumpkin is technically considered a fruit. It grows on a vine. It has seeds. I don't know. I don't know why that just came to mind. Because I guess fruits of your labor, I'm like, and the pumpkin showed up. So, oh, some of you might like Cinderella. Some of you could be Disney fans. Like the pumpkin that turns into the carriage. Oh, you hopped in the chariot on this, not on this person. Yikes, Gemini Cancer. You might have hopped into the chariot on this person or with this person. Like, advanced a lot. Yeah, due to your patience and growth. And now you're enjoying the fruits of something you've maybe worked very hard for. This feels like a lot of internal work, Gemini Cancer. And starting to see how making those internal shifts are amplifying in your reality right now. So again, the seed that was planted. So this gives me the energy of like someone here in this connection like tends to maybe live in the future. So they might deal with like anxiety. And I say that because there's something here about the present moment is always like, not always, already a fulfillment of a past moment. Like the seed that was planted, you're already in the harvest of that seed that was planted. So this could be some sort of like reward cycle coming, or some sort of like advancement, augmentation, like growth, augmentation. That's a very interesting way to just say expansion, I guess. Okay. Maybe some of you guys are thinking of like getting something augmented or doing some sort of body work here. Make sure you do your research on that if that's a path you're taking, but nonetheless, some of you have a decision here to make. Some of you have to decide if you can actually get through anything with someone. That's where I think a lot of you are at with this life partner. It's the decision. Wow, there's so many memories here. Man, there's so many sweet moments. There is this part of you, Gemini Cancer, that feels very devoted to this person. I think the very soon and decide what you want. And it gives me the vibe with this power couple that maybe there's a question of where that devotion is actually geared towards. Are you devoted to the idea or the belief or the potential of what you and this person could be? Or are you actually devoted to this person? Someone's devotion is in question. Whether you're questioning your own devotion, this person's questioning their devotion, or you both are looking at each other like, I don't know. Especially with the power couple here. Reaping what you've sown. But that feels, I just saw the sun in the wheel of fortune when I said that. So that's a very positive thing for you, Gemini Cancer. But in this positive shift, it's either putting this life partnership or this potential life partnership kind of, I just heard like on the chopping block, but like up for debate, or just kind of like it's being reviewed. 7 of Pentacles, it's a review. Okay. So power couple says, you two are about to take over the world. There's so much great work to be done and stories to create with this person. You both are breaking generational cycles. Past life, there may be past life connection or unfinished business with this person. All right, so that was your pre-shuffle. Let's get into your direct energies and see how all of that is connecting with you in this moment. Thank you so much, Divine, for connecting me in here with Gemini Cancer energies for their love and romance. What is going on? What do they need to know? Hi, Donna. Thanks for being here, love. Hi, Solar Moon Vision. Ooh, okay. Partnership, soulmate, listen and reflect, and telepathy. I'm going to keep telepathy and listen and reflect together because they were the two. They actually kind of came out separate from these two, but together. And you got interferes at the bottom of the deck. As you face your inner fears, you recognize what's holding you back from attracting a healthy and loving relationship with others and yourself. So clearly that life partner energy is very, very real for you two. Telepathy says, pay attention to the telepathic messages that are being sent and received at this time. Listen and reflect says, sometimes what a person needs is not a wise mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens. This is your soulmate, Gemini Cancer, or a soulmate. Let me say it like that. This is a soulmate for you. The person you are inquiring about is your soulmate. That sense of familiarity and comfort you feel is confirmation. And then you got partnership. A partnership values stability, emotional integrity, shared goals, and purpose. Enjoy the beauty of this bond while you are building your future together. But the inner fears is the overall energy. And again, I think that's what has someone either questioning their devotion. That could be coming from this person, Gemini Cancer, towards you. Like all of a sudden, this person's questioning whether or not you really love them, whether or not you feel the same. They could just be having a bout of insecurity. You could be having a bout of insecurity around this connection. I get it, even though with the telepathy, though, because that would say that there's either distance between you and this person, whether that is physical distance, maybe even emotional distance between you two. But I think the telepathy is really strong here. So there could be moments, Gemini Cancer, where you're like questioning, like, am I really hearing what I'm hearing? Like, why do I feel like that's a message for me? Like, why, you know what I mean? Like something being very challenged in that area, not necessarily in being able to connect, but just trusting it. I just feel like this person is either trying to speak to your heart. That's what I kind of hear this person saying. Like, I'm trying to speak to your heart, or they want an opportunity to speak to your heart, but they feel like you're either in your head, Gemini Cancer, a lot, or this person's in their head. And that's just been past few days. I guess that's just the energy in love and romance for people. The inner fears. So I would definitely say that somebody's listening skills needs to improve a little bit. Because the listen and reflect is like, don't speak, just hear me. Don't try to debate, just listen. So that could be a part of the work. Or someone could be recognizing how not listening and reflecting has affected this partnership. And like, yeah, you clearly are soulmates. There's partnership there. There's a life partner that came out in your pre-shuffle. So clearly this can be a 10 of Pentacles type of situation, or maybe it already has been, or it is. And whoever's in that doubtful energy, I feel like Spirit's trying to like get you to connect with this person from a heart to heart space, not a mind to heart space or a mind to mind. Like, it's like you need to feel what this person is saying to you or what they're expressing, and work through what is making you not trust it. Because this can be a healthy and loving relationship if you both keep your health up, right? Like, it takes healthy people to be in a healthy relationship, and health doesn't necessarily mean everything is perfect or that you're perfect. Health is awareness, right? Like, you're aware of who you are, you're aware of the holistic sense of self. So when those different parts of you show up, you can communicate it, you can curb it if you need be. You know what I mean? Like, that's that type of health that I feel. So it could be a Virgo, because I keep saying health. So it could be a Virgo you're dealing with, Gemini Cancer, or someone just has strong Virgo in their chart. There is a deeper bond than, there is a deep bond here. There's a very deep bond here. And maybe this is what has someone questioning, because the fact that this bond is so deep, soulmate and partnership and life partner and devotion and all of that lovely energy that came out, that could be having someone fearful. Whether the fear is, I don't know if this person feels the same that I do, or like sees the future that I see with them. Or it's like, someone could be projecting a little bit, like questioning, like, someone, are you sure you really want to like be in this connection, be in this relationship? And that's just them not being sure. Because I don't know, I get someone sturdy, someone's the oak tree, and maybe the other person's a pumpkin. I don't know. That just came back in my mind's eye. Someone here is an oak tree, like they're sturdy, they're there, they're like almost like tried and true. And someone else is a little more like skittish around the connection. Because I think it's just because the telepathy is so strong, the connection, the electricity is just so there that it's like scary. This could, oh, Cinderella, this could be one of those situations where like someone thinks like this type of energy, this type of love only happens in fairy tales, only happens in children's books or rom-coms or romance novels. Like, that's not real. But yet here they are feeling these very real feelings for you, or having this kind of deeper awareness and understanding that there is something beyond just the physical between you two. All right, Gemini Cancer, let's get some tarot here. A little bit of the tarot. and get some more details. Thank you so much, Divine. Please tell me a little bit more about telepathy, listen and reflect, soulmate and partnership, and interferes. Oh, would you look at that? We'll look very deeply into the interferes over in the extended on Patreon. That'll also be a live reading after this live is through. If you want to join me, that link is in the description box. All right, I'm going to take this as it came out. Ace of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse with the Five of Swords in reverse. Very interesting. Why do I get that this is like a love language thing? With like the swords and the cups, it's like either you guys are having a hard time speaking each other's language when it comes to love, meaning you read what they do as something else, they read what you do as something else, like as far as expression of love or how you kind of try to show up for each other. There's like a lack of understanding around it, maybe. And what they're telling me about this particular Five of Swords in reverse is that there's a reason why these three swords are laying on the ground and kind of up in smoke. And then there's two kind of standing up. Because it's like, this is like a situation where you both got to get on the same page. So clearly conversation needs to be had. Clearly there needs to be some like expression here of what you're into, what you're not into, or just kind of, here's how I've been showing love. Do you not see it like that? Or that's what I think this interferes. This interferes feels like a conversation between you both. Like, do you not see that all that I have done is like how I give love, or like I don't do that for anybody, or like, you know, it's a big expression of love. And then you're like, oh no, I didn't even read it like that. And then it's vice versa, right? Like, but I show love this way because I've done this, I've done that, I've done this or that, blah, 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 blah. And I go, oh, that's you. That's what I mean. I just think there's been some real fog around how you two, interestingly enough, you've been showing up for each other. It just almost feels like it hasn't been recognized by either one of you, but you're oddly doing what needs to be done. Okay, like in the sense of it's what you both need, right? However this person shows love, you need that. However this person, you show love to them, they need that. But you're not like picking up on the fact that you guys are like actively loving each other. For the Ace of Cups, I mean, it's an ace, even if it's in reverse, it's still an ace. And the Knight of Cups is that very affectionate, very much so like emotionally expressive and like lovey-dovey type of energy. But for it to be in reverse, it's like, yeah, there's some sort of like static because of this interfere. But this is what I mean. This is what doubt is doing in this connection. It's turning the Ace of Cups upside down. It's turning the Knight of Cups upside down. And yes, the Five of Swords upright can be some sort of confusion, but how this feels, it's like, ooh, make a move. Yeah, the clarity is there. It's just something else overshadowing it. But it's in reverse for me. It's like there's no, someone still doesn't even know what's them, what's the other person. Like there's some Piscean energy here. Because like in the flow of energy, when I connect to Pisces, it like zigzags. I don't know if, yeah. Meaning it's like I'll go to a thought and I'll go into the stream and then it'll switch. It's like definitely dealing with some maybe water here. Scorpio. All right, tell me a little bit more here. Let's get some specifics. What's going on with this telepathy, and what does Gemini Cancer need to listen and reflect on? The Moon and the Three of Wands. interestingly enough, with this particular illustration of the moon, those little like droplets feels like these telepathic messages. So they either come in at night or during a certain weather pattern, like maybe when it rains out, Gemini Cancer, you're somehow maybe more tapped in than not. Like there's something about water here that's really important. Maybe when you go by a body of water, you receive the information a lot clearer. Maybe when you're in a shower, in the bath, or maybe you just need to drink some more water to kind of be able to actually reflect or really tap into this telepathy here. But the Three of Wands, it's like anticipation. King of Swords, right? That could be you, Gemini Cancer. King of Swords is Taurus Gemini energy for me as a cusp reader. I just heard I lie awake at night. Someone is like, someone's sleep pattern could be completely off because they're these telepathic messages, or the time to listen and reflect, or maybe the moment that this person actually gets to be silent or have some sort of stillness. Like the small moments are like really, really late at night. So maybe this person like works late, or again, however their lifestyle is set up. It's like they only get a moment of peace and quiet to themselves really, really late at night, like the wee hours of the morning, spiritual hours, 2, 3, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. But that's when they feel this telepathy between you two the strongest. So tell me more about the Three of Wands and the moon. Someone could have an Aries moon here. This could be you or this person. The Star, an Aquarius moon. I just heard Disney. If you wish upon a star. Makes no difference who you are. The Star and the moon is powerful, honestly, with the telepathy. This symbolizes like definitely a past life. Like it showed up here. Definitely a past life between you two. And maybe the divine has been giving you messages or signs and synchronicities, or prepping you or trying to position you to receive these downloads, I want to say, or like I'm kind of getting the Three of Wands as like antennas. Like get your antennas right in the right direction. I might be clearly showing my age, but I don't know if you guys remember having to like, or maybe you still do have antennas for a TV, and like you got to find the right sweet spot to actually get the local channels to come through it. That could be how long ago that this has been a thing, and or that's what this connection feels like. It's very analog, pre-digital. I don't know what that means. Okay, that could definitely connect here for somebody. I'm only going to take the one that touched the moon card here, and the Temperance. Okay. Okay. Your angels showing up here. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors showing up. There's the Patience as well. Yeah, that harvest. Some of you guys have been really patient. They told me to take the back off. 6 of Cups. So again, I feel like I'm just over confirming that, yes, this is a soulmate. Some of you are doubting that though, really hardcore. Maybe the idea of having soulmates is kind of like icky to you a little bit, or maybe to this person. But I feel like I have to keep confirming it. Yes, 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 Gemini Cancer. Yes, cross watcher of Gemini Cancer. That familiarity is a sign that, yeah, soulmates. Beyond that though, you have the Star and the moon, so soulmates from time. I just heard the time has finally come. So this feels like with the Star and the moon and Temperance, your angels, your ancestors on both sides of this connection have been working very hard to try to align you both. 3 of Wands. Yeah. To try to align you both to cross paths. 4 of Wands. So how, for some of you, this has not happened and you're about to meet this person and it feels like what the divine wants you to have in check are these inner fears that you have around love and romance, which again, we'll dig deeper into on the extended. Okay, but let's see, who is this soulmate for Gemini Cancer? Clearly define who this soulmate is, divine, for Gemini Cancer. The Knight of Cups. Upright, exactly. Pisces energy. So that was strong. I'd say Aries energy too. Definitely heavy on the Pisces with the Star card. It's Aquarius Pisces energy. Moon, Scorpio, Temperance, Scorp, Sag. Three of Wands, Aries. So those signs can mean something or kind of be prevalent between you two. You've got the Devil. Capricorn for sure. Maybe even a Taurus or a Libra, because the Devil's just the opposite of the Lovers. Which could also be your energy, Gemini, Cancer. King of Wands, more Scorp, Sag energy. So here, Gemini, Cancer, I kind of feel like you are very closed off to this person, or you will be. Oh, this person could come in towards you in a very similar fashion as to maybe somebody from your past, like a past karmic relationship. Yeah, I just get like a big like no, 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 no. Or how this person comes across, you might fear it's repeating. Yeah, interferes. Thank you, divine. It might trigger you a little bit or immediately trigger something that has been blocking you from really cultivating healthy relationships for yourself, Gemini, Cancer. Like, I get this as like not wanting to be receptive either towards the Knight of Cups. Now, on the other end of this, because this is a spectrum for sure for you, Gemini, Cancer, though the intensity around this Knight of Cups, it feels very devilish. Like they could be very, very, very enticed by you. Maybe even feeling addicted to you, or like there's some sort of obsession here possibly. Or their love could feel obsessive. So this could be someone who's very clingy. Pisces, yes. No shade to any Pisces because there are other clingy signs. But in love, yeah. Yeah. Velcro all day, for sure. That's what that could be as well. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about this soulmate here for Gemini, Cancer. The Empress. So like I said, this could be a Libra or a Taurus, or someone who has a Capricorn or Pisces Venus placement. Ten of Wands could have a Sag Venus as well. They're definitely ruled by earth and air a little bit when it comes to love. I get that this person, why am I so in this person's chart? Somebody here could be like an Aries rising. And maybe like a Capricorn moon. Or maybe even like a water sun, Pisces sun. Okay. So Gemini, Cancer, your soulmate is an Empress energy. Your soulmate has mastered all four queens, regardless of gender. Two of Wands, Aries. Yeah, Venus and Aries too then. More Taurus, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Definitely a fire sign feminine, I feel. If you're a masculine tuning in, If you're a feminine here, this person could still be the Empress or be very tuned in or very open-hearted or have a very, I don't know, this maybe even comes off as like a healthy relationship with love. Yeah, somebody's like ready for it. You're ready. I felt like you were ready. So you could be this Empress, which means that this person would be an Emperor, even if they maybe come off as a Knight of Cups. The Emperor could have sent the Knight of Cups towards you. Like, these could just be gestures that, again, somebody... Yeah, Page of Swords. So, clearly, people be watching. Must be the time to be watched. Or a lot of you guys are under... I don't want to make that sound creepy, but, like, surveillance in a way. Like, that's what I felt with the Devil. Someone has their eyes locked. Like, they're very, very tunnel vision here. Very tunnel vision when it comes to this connection with you or you in general. I just heard I feel on top of the world. So there's something about the love between you two that makes this person feel very fearless and bold and quite like an Aries, right? Like head first and just do it first, think about it later type of vibe. Like very ambitious. So again, heavy on the Capricorn too, probably. Or this is somebody who definitely has, I almost want to say like status in the world with the Devil energy. So yeah, in the 3D, if this was clearly, this is an ethereal connection that you have, Gemini Cancer, with the telepathy and listen and reflect on the star and the moon and temperance. I think in the 3D, this person comes off as a Knight of Cups. And you're sitting here as an Empress. I almost get like a wish fulfillment here, or like a wish being made or an intention being set with the Two of Wands. Someone has their eyes set, their heart set on you. And it's like pushing them into this like devilish energy when it comes to you. Shadowy, yeah, it could be bringing out their fears. Because it's like your vibe screams Empress. Like you're just ready. You're ready to receive. This person wants to give, but might be in their head or fearful about giving. Or about maybe what they have to offer. Or like having to take the lead. King of Cups. More Aquarius energy, but Aquarius, Pisces. Again, yeah. So it's the King of Cups who sent the Knight. So whether this is like affectionate communication, I don't know. Some of you guys like flip on a dime is what I just heard. So some of y'all, that could be the devilish part of this. This person could be very back and forth with you, hot and cold, in the sense of like they want you really intensely and then they don't want anything to do with you and then they love you and then they hate you and then it's like cling, 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 and then it's like, I don't want to be around you. Like somebody could just be really maybe moody or just not clear. Yeah, get very clear. Not clear on what it is that they want out of this connection. So that could be it. Somebody is very aware of what this is, but they're not sure what they want out of it. Definitely like a transactional type of approach. You've got the Nine of Swords here with partnership. Yeah. Worried about if they'd actually be happy. And again, please don't take offense to that. I'm sorry if that was triggering. There is clearly happiness and love between you two, but someone's worried about the Ten of Cups, worried about being emotionally supported or whether or not. But I honestly think that that is, for some of y'all, a projected fear. Like they could be questioning whether or not they are able to be emotionally supportive enough or like give what is needed to maintain this connection. But they're like kind of pinning it on you to say, oh, you're not ready or you don't know. And it's like them really that doesn't know. But this could be also, this is someone up at night thinking about the Ten of Cups. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. I said Seven of Pentacles. That's the Seven of Cups. So again, Virgo energy for sure. For sure, for sure. All right. Oh, no, wait, hold on. That came out the right way. Let me just scoot this over. So tell me a little bit more about this partnership. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Nine of Swords is Gemini energy. So that could be you. You could be worried. Yeah. Oh, Gemini Cancer. Are you worried that this person like is here today, gone tomorrow? Maybe it's this person who's been a bit flighty. And so you're worried that they're going to fly again, like fly away again or run off again or disconnect again, especially with this just being strong telepathy between you and someone. That could be the fear. Someone's afraid that someone will like abandonment. So this is bringing out an abandonment wound. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. More Gemini energy and the Four of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. So for some of y'all, somebody could be nervous that you want to get like a lick back is what I got out of that. Judgment, yeah. That like, because this connection has maybe been imbalanced for so long, that what good would their offer be now? Would their cup even stand out? Like, yeah, this is somebody like fearful. But also because, maybe because of how this person approaches you, whatever judgment they might be under, it's like it is bringing up this fear of being abandoned in this connection. Even if this person has abandoned you, like let's just say they're afraid of you abandoning them, like even if they've done it, because they feel kind of flighty and in and out. So it's like someone's coming into the awareness that that's the behavior that has caused a lot of maybe confusion in this connection. But then through that awareness, it's kind of like, oh, that's how this person feels. Oh, because I did that. Oh, like this kind of like domino effect or chain reaction of awareness or awakening. And then the fear sets in that like someone feels like you would have every right to ignore them or ignore their cup or just kind of like get your lick back. Six of Pentacles, like get your justice in a way. Balance the scales, because they did something, then maybe they're like, well, I guess it deserves to be done to me. That's what has them in the Ten of Swords. But then I also fear like that's being reflected in you, Gemini Cancer, possibly around like, maybe this can't happen. Maybe we can't get through anything, right? Like the life partner card says. So Spirit is confirming that you can get through this with this person, but Three of Pentacles, yeah, it's like, I don't know how that will work. Someone's overthinking how this is going to work. And that's because of this inner fear. They want me to clarify the Star and Temperance. Okay. What else does Gemini Cancer need to know about the Star and Temperance for telepathy and listen and reflect? The King of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I just heard I'm coming in. Or this is just confirming, like I said, this person has been getting a lot of signs and synchronicities and messages from the divine, or a lot of, yeah, that's what I meant, a domino effect of awareness. One wand after another, after another, after another, after another, after another. Like, oh, and then there, oh, that's what they meant. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's like understanding is finally hitting this King of Cups. Or this person is shifting from a Knight of Cups to a King of Cups. So where they were maybe, yeah, laying on the affection very thick or just very quick to show all of that, especially with the Knight of Wands, they're maturing now, or now they've matured. It's like they fear that too much has been done with the Ten of Swords. Like they've caused too much damage. The Devil, yeah, it's like they've been either in this Devil energy for too long in the connection. Star and Temperance. Okay, so this is also the work of your ancestors with the Star and Temperance. They are sending this person very clear and direct energies and messages to shift forward, to take action, move quickly, go for it. Oh, ready, set, go, green light. So either you have your eyes fixed on a King of Cups, Gemini, Cancer, and the divine is trying to tell you that it's a green light, or that's what the message is that they're getting. Or that could be the telepathy between you two, like, coast is clear, all is well, like, come on through, whatever. I don't know, you know what I mean? It's okay to, things are shifting, it's okay. Is just what they wanted me to land on. Things are shifting and it's okay. The Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, yeah. I keep hearing it. Things are shifting, but it's okay, or it's going to be okay. So you might be having a lot of shifts in your current reality here, Gemini, Cancer, and this could be just telepathic messages from this person to try to kind of like show concern, show care, send you some love here as you're in this Five of Pentacles, which is, oh, I just heard agreeing to take on more responsibility. Also, though, there's an energy of worry around the Five of Pentacles because you're leaving a comfort zone that you've created, but now this is like the invitation to create or co-create with the divine. And so it's like someone's finally taken that step to do what they need to do or what's necessary for their own life path again. And that's going to include facing these inner fears. So as much as this person is maybe doing that for themselves, they're also kind of doing it for you, Gemini, Cancer, in hopes of like being able to come out of this devilish energy. Okay, what's the energy between telepathy and listen and reflect and soulmate? Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. There we go. Spoke about it enough. And look, you got the Ace of Cups upright. Yeah. Energy between soulmate and partnership. The Magician. There you are. Cusp of magic. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles here. The Queen of Wands. More Pisces, Aries energy. So that could definitely be where this person... I want to say in some way they feel like they failed you, but they're doing a review. They're in maybe their Mercury retrograde that we just came out of, right? And we're still kind of in the shadowy part of, as we pull out of that, it's like during their retrograde or how it affected them either brought about more confidence within themselves or, but again, look, from the Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands. So there clearly has been growth between you two, but maybe growth in different directions with the Two of Wands. So that, I think that could be adding on to the fear of like, especially because we saw death earlier, like you might be changing into someone different. They might be growing into someone different. Maybe you feel like you're growing apart or you grew apart, but there is still love here. But maybe you both went separate ways to kind of face these fears. So something about the fears you both carried couldn't be faced together, or it wouldn't have been beneficial for you both, or like there wouldn't have been an opportunity to heal without this distance. So again, if you are far away from this person, or again there's some sort of emotional distance, mental distance, whatever the case may be, it was necessary. It was necessary for you both to grow and evolve. So why is the Magician here? What's going on with the Magician between soulmate and partnership? I mean, clearly this person could definitely be manifesting you or putting a lot of intentions out to have you or have the opportunity to connect with you. Some of you are creating a new path, though, that will lead to this soulmate partnership. Justice, yeah. Some of you could definitely be going a different way. The Four of Cups, yeah. So yeah, I think that for some of you guys, this is a situation that's about to happen. You're about to meet your soulmate. You're about to meet someone who could be a lifelong partner for you after going through a very intense growth moment, personal growth moment with the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, gaining your own confidence in your own spirit. But the Magician and Justice tells me that whatever was out of balance is about to be brought into balance. And I think that's going to look very different for all of you. Some of you are manifesting a soulmate partnership that does bring you some sort of balance. Again, Libra Taurus energy here, 7th house energy. So wherever your 7th house is, some of you could be manifesting a path in love with someone who harnesses your 7th house energy. So if Gemini Cancer is your rising energy, you would be Sag Cap, or this person might be a rising Sag Cap, or Sagittarius or Capricorn is just heavy in their chart. I think the fear that someone has also, and what we'll maybe dig a little deeper into in the extended, is what this person isn't letting go of is what I just heard. So someone could be struggling to let something go from the past. Someone could be struggling to come out of the Ten of Swords, or needing some new ideas around how to build relationship. Yeah, so that could be for both of y'all. Which tells me that the Four of Cups says that this connection is yes still there, is yes still strong, even if you guys are, I just heard, worlds apart. But if you have taken paths away from each other, it was for you both to face your inner fears around connection, around losing. Yeah, maybe you both had some things you had to let go of emotionally, or a level of like emotional maturity. That's just been a theme, I guess, that is coming in, or that you both needed to develop, Magician, in order to be balanced for one another, or in order to support one another in a healthy way. All right, Gemini Cancer. Like I said, we'll dig a little deeper into these inner fears. We'll look beyond the Four of Cups and see what's there. And then we're going to kind of see what let's see what a partnership would actually look like between you and this person. Like if this is your life partner or someone that you're about to meet, like what signs, like what energies, what frequencies they will be holding. We'll do that with the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle. And then we'll see what's underneath it all. We'll kind of tap into this telepathy between you two and see what messages, Eight of Wands, yeah, what messages have been trying to be sent to you, all right, from this person. Again, that extended will be over on Patreon. It is a live reading still with me, so we will head over there as soon as we end this one. That link to Patreon is in the description box below. This is where we will end this portion of the reading. If you found it helpful, insightful, filled with some sort of confirmation about your love situation, make sure you let me know that in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to tune into our upcoming live tarot readings. I believe the schedule is up if you're watching this live with me all the way through next Monday. All right. But thank you, Donna. Thank you, Queen Tiki, for showing up in the chat here, my loves. Always good to see you. Thank you, Solar Moon Vision, as well, for tuning in. I'm going to have to go back and read these messages. Love you guys. All right. But if I don't see you over in the extended on Patreon, I will see you all in our next reading, Gemini Cancer. Thank you for allowing me to read for you in this moment. And namaste.